last minute things, but I think I'm pretty much ready. We're just gonna shoot down and up to the stove. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. I was actually about to do the broccoli, y'all. I know. I already got the potatoes and the corn done, but I still have to either red potatoes, very large. I prefer the small ones, but we'll just cut them up, and some fresh corn on the cob. All I did was boil them. Before I even start, well, I'll wait till y'all get on in the building. I always be thinking about the replay people. But I was going to say I did not season anything yet. Nothing. What am I looking for? The broccoli. Hey, y'all, come on in the building. Hey, come on. I will not be using any mock meats today. I know I usually use sausage and shrimp, but people don't know where to find the shrimp, and I didn't want to eat the sausage, so we're going to be using mushrooms. This is my first time using mushrooms for the meat. I'm very nervous because it's the first time. So I have oyster mushrooms and king oyster mushrooms that we're going to cut and make our meat. Yes, you got it. Real on time. I haven't even boiled the broccoli yet, but I have done everything else. I'm going to throw that. Let me boil this broccoli. Hope y'all having hey, hello. Hope y'all having a fabulous Sunday. Okay. I was trying to have all this done. I got a lot done before I went live, but I not everything. Amen. Not everything. I didn't cut up the garlic yet. I don't know where to talk to my food processor is. But yeah, hopefully everybody's day is great. It is another hot day here in Atlanta. Again, I'm only sweating because I got the light on my face. Good evening. Let me let y'all see the table real quick so y'all can see what I'm doing, even though it is still prep time. Woo. Ah! I was like, ooh, they gonna love it. I prepped and I'm still not ready. A relaxing Sunday. Started raining here in New Jersey. Child, we need the rain. All this, it has been like too hot lately, okay? Too hot. All right, y'all. So I might have to boil some of this broccoli afterwards. It sucks when you live and you're trying to hurry things up. All right, so on my table is 1,000 things. Okay, boom, all that is happening right here. All right, so let's start off by cutting up. Well, first I need a spot, amen. But we're gonna go ahead and get these king oyster mushrooms to marinating because we want them to taste as shrimpy as possible. Again, it's my first time using them as well. I just wanted to kind of experiment with a mock meat free version because that's where I want to go in life. I definitely do mock meats in moderation as I've processed in my vegan journey. Processed food have started to affect my gut. Yes, processed foods I do believe is what got me. I mean, a lot of factors got me to gaining weight from when I first went vegan, but I know the biggest thing was I started eating a lot of vegan products. I'm trying to get away from eating vegan products. That is what's causing my weight gain and my weight to stay. So I'm trying to go more whole foods, plant-based. And that's why I didn't want to use mock meats today. So yes, I totally agree. The process, ugh. Yeah, I'm curious how to, Lakia, we in here together. We are experimenting together. That's why I want to go live. Because y'all are really good at giving me suggestions and telling me like, oh, don't do that, do this. So, all right. So we got our king oyster mushroom here. All right. So I am going to, y'all can see, not really, but a little bit, cut down the base. All right. And we're going to make like circles, like scallops. So just cutting it. I'm not a huge fan of king oyster because it is so juicy. I can taste it in recipes, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, unlike everything else, it's not as much as a sponge to me. So, not my, like right now, this stinks. Ugh. Not into it at all. Like, I just, not a big fan. I'm trying to think how I can cut this to be kind of shrimp-like. Hold on, let me experiment first before I tell y'all. Okay. Alright, I guess we're just gonna make little half moons. Just gonna make like little, really it's kind of a scallop. Hey! It's really gonna be a scallop-y moon type of joint, but sort of shrimpy. So all I'm doing is cutting this into a moon shape. We're gonna take the circle and just cut a little moon shape. We're gonna cook all of it though. Okay, don't play with us. It's all getting cooked. Really, this is really looking like I just cut it in half, but I'm trying to make a moon as much as possible. Oh, Lord. Y'all, when I take a knife class, it's over. Okay? Yeah, they're not bad. I'm just not a king oyster mushroom fan like that. And I've had it several ways, so I'm just saying. All right. So, I'm going to tilt it back down. Can you lower it again? Yes. Yes. Boom. Okay. With the top, we're going to cook the top too, but I'm not going to worry about it necessarily like a cut. But I'm lying as I cut it like this. Yeah, there's nothing to show with the cut. I don't have knife skills. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I want to take a knife cutting class, okay? But let me show y'all again what I kind of did. Hold on, let me cut these circles. Can I zoom in? Let me see. Oh snap! Oh snap! Are all mushrooms versatile, or do you use some for certain dishes? I use some for certain dishes. Yes. Like, I wouldn't make this into a steak. You could, but no. Okay, so you see it's a circle. I'm just cutting into like a moon. Am I blocking everything I'm doing? Yes. I'm just going for like a moon shape. It's not shrimpy, but you know, it's what we got. Okay? So, I'm blocking what I'm doing. But I think y'all get the gist, okay? Boom. Alright. These make excellent scallops now. I mean, excellent scallops. Okay? Alright, I think that's enough for the purpose of showing y'all. The zoom in is killing me. Who knew? Who knew you could zoom in so much? I didn't. I did not know. Okay. Oh, stop. Oh my God, back up. Stop. Get away. Get away. All right. So for our marinade, we're of course going to want it to taste like the sea. So we're going to use some kelp granules. Okay. So I'm going to cover that with the kelp. Let's go for some garlic powder. Okay. Some Crazy Janes. Okay. These are king oyster mushrooms. Now I do have both. I have king and regular. The regular ones I'm just gonna sear. And I'm gonna season them as I sear. These are oyster mushrooms. Okay. And then what I just cut was the king oyster mushroom. They get even bigger than this. Okay. All right, so where are we? Crazy Janes. Okay. Some allspice. I'm not putting Old Bay and Tony's on here, y'all. I don't like... It's going to be in the butter sauce. I'm not going to put it on here. I can't describe what I was about to say. Like, I don't like... People put Tony's on Old Bay on everything, basically. Like, I want a flavor break. Even, I know it's seafood, but no. Did I say what I was doing? This is time. Okay? You can if you want to. But it's gonna be in my main sauce. Okay? My signature sauce is already on YouTube. We're doing that again today as well. Oh hey Rhonda, yes, because I will have extras, Rhonda. We're gonna see how it tastes though. So my main goal today, we already know I can do my 10 spice seasoning. We already words. I've already done that. It's on YouTube. We're gonna do it again. But I really wanted to try hot lemon pepper or lemon pepper wet. Whatever we eat here in Atlanta. It's been a while. I ain't had wings in 7 years. My vegan anniversary is this month. I forgot what day. I want to say it's July 13th. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I got to look back. I'll be forgetting my own vegan anniversary date. But I do know it's July. And I'll be 7 years, right? Oh my God. I will be 7 years. I'll be 7 years vegan at some point this month. I don't know the date. Some point this month is my 7-year vegan anniversary. Don't know how I'm gonna celebrate. We'll see. I agree. Old Bay and Tony's are salty. Yeah, it's like, and nothing wrong with it if you want to put it, but it's gonna be, they in every seafood recipe. We deserve a break. Anyway, what was I about to say? Boop boop. I want to try hot lemon pepper as a seafood boil. Yes, come on, July 9th, 6 years. Whoop whoop. You better be vegan for 6 years. So y'all, the ADHD is so strong with me, and people be thinking I be, I got ADHD. No, I really do, baby. I can be like squirrel, and I don't know what I was saying. I was saying the flavor. So we're gonna do my 10 spice seafood boil. We're going to do the hot lemon pepper, and then I want to do like a just kind of garlic, lemon, and herbs, right? And the herbs I saw that people put in here is basil and parsley, garlic, lemon, basil, parsley. Simple. Okay, boom. All right, so we got our mushrooms marinating. Okay, we got our broccoli like taking forever to boil because they know I'm live. Like, why would you? I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till last. The broccoli don't take no time. Look at it taking time. Look at it, not even doing nothing. Not taking no time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and get our spices ready for my traditional 10, maybe more than that seasoning. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a random container because that's what I grabbed. Amen. And we're gonna grab a tablespoon. Let's go ahead and start doing that while the rice is taking its precious. The broccoli is taking its precious time. So we got a tablespoon here. Let's get our seasonings ready for the ultimate seafood boil. Okay, which means basically all the seasonings, what I've been telling my customers. Okay, let's eat. Let's get it. Since you don't want to use mock meats, have you ever tried to make your own? It's been a while. Like, I know when I first went vegan, I did a terrible black bean burger. I'm sure Liz hungry. I did a terrible black bean burger when I first went vegan. I haven't tried again. I do. Let's do that next Sunday. Let's make our own burger, sausage, something next Sunday. Because I am committed to coming to y'all every single Sunday. Also, I might have to go live. I wish I could talk and do other stuff. 1 tablespoon garlic powder. I might have to go live for a minute, y'all. My laptop has stopped working. I had a video for y'all that I took too long to edit, and it broke. That ain't the reason it broke. What I mean is, had I put the video, it was just Caesar salad, okay? But I made the dressing 3 different ways, and I should have been done with it. And God said, see, you be playing. So I'm gonna break your laptop so you know to do stuff. Yeah, laptop, it cost me $800 to fix. I know y'all like, girl, you should have bought a new one. The laptop ain't old. I just dropped it. I just dropped it. Okay, let me focus. Hold on. Hey, Kim. Okay, so far we got 1 tablespoon garlic powder. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon oregano. Okay. Boom. We're going to, because I gotta focus. Y'all know I'll get to talking. I will get to talking. Hey, Angela. 1 tablespoon of paprika. Okay. 1 tablespoon onion powder. Oh, we gonna season. Listen. Listen, there's a reason that my customers are blessing me out for not having a seafood boil lately, and I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. I already said what this was, right? Onion powder. Okay. I got lemon pepper from the farmer's market. Amen. So 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper. This is the one with salt in it, though. They did have a no salt, but if I ain't used that before, I'd be like, this is so. Oh, child. Bye. Sorry. I'm up here like, why'd you being difficult? 1 tablespoon lemon pepper. Okay. 1 tablespoon of Tony's. Now, y'all know Tony's, hold your breath, okay? Because, baby, I don't know what's in here. It's a chemical we ain't supposed to have. I'm not going to turn this around and look at it. If you look at it, you ain't going to eat it no more, okay? So, just, bless, Lord, whatever's in here to make us sneeze so bad. We don't want to know what it is, Lord, but just bless it, okay? Turn it around. Amen. All right, this is optional. 1 tablespoon of cayenne. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a half a tablespoon. Okay, half a tablespoon. But if it was just for me, I'm just doing a half in case somebody come pick up these extras. But if it was me, baby, it'd be a whole tablespoon. Half a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Or you can leave it out. Because I know some of y'all just be like, nothing spicy. I'd be like, okay, be a little kid. Whatever. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Yeah, we still going. I told y'all don't play with this. We are still going. Yes. I don't know how many seasons we up to, but we in here. Okay. Boom. All right. Did I do Old Bay yet? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Tablespoon of Old Bay. All right. That's also going into our sauce. Yeah. Okay. Am I done? We're gonna throw in some pepper. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. Please with me. I will be 2 tablespoons. Come on. Period. Because we like spicy. Okay. Okay, since my pepper's in this annoying container, I'm just gonna shake some in here. Y'all get it. I'm not about to measure out no shaker. We're just gonna shake some in here. Okay. Bam. I think that's it. How many spices was that? Hold on. How many was that? Okay. Oh wait, brown sugar. I knew something was missing. I said, something in my spirit. Something is missing. So I got my sugar container right here. Ooh, I be so nervous about sugar, man. I hate it. Ooh. It just look like bugs. Like, as in, like, if you drop it, I feel like you're gonna get infested. Okay. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay. Put that back away. 10 or 11 spice. I don't know where we at. Okay, if you count it, you're a real one. You a real one. Let me wash my hair. I got sugar all over my hands. Okay. All right, what I'm gonna do, I already put cayenne. I'm also gonna put in Worcestershire sauce, but I know that. Oh yeah, you're one of my first, not my first customers, but my first year when I was doing a seafood boil. Yes. Hey, lady, ND chat. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm slow. Y'all, Charlene is not here today. I gotta wipe my own sweat. The ghetto. Did you close the sugar container all the way? Thank you. Let me double check. Okay. It is closed. All right. So let's go ahead and dry off our oyster mushrooms because the broccoli is still gonna make me mad. Well, actually, you know what? It can be good enough. I think some of it's done and some of it's not. Hold on, y'all. The ones that's in the bottom of the pot. Okay, it's gonna cook a little faster now. All right, oyster mushrooms. Regular. Let me squeeze these off and pat these dry. For those of you who just tuned in, we're not using any mock meats, no shrimp, no sausage, but obviously you can. With Charlene at the Usher concert. She wasn't there with Kiki them. She was not there with Kiki them. Charlene was not there, honey. No. I wish she would have went without me. I can't even get nobody to go to Usher concert with me. All my friends, they want to go. Either it's too expensive for them or, and when I say too expensive, not that they ain't got it, but you know how people prioritize something. Like, if I don't want to go, for instance, I'm not interested in Hawaii. I don't care. It ain't about the cost. You can be like, oh, girl, let's go. I will go. Like, y'all know the story when my friend Mel, she went to Hawaii for her 30th. I missed the flight. It's more than that, but I missed the flight. But I also didn't want to go. Hopefully she ain't watching this live. Sorry, friend. But you know I didn't want to go. But I didn't miss the flight on purpose. I didn't. I just missed it. Okay? But I didn't really want to go to Hawaii. So when I say they can't afford it, they really don't. It's too much for some if you don't think about it that much. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think it does. All right, so I'm just squeezing the water out here. And I'm going to turn on the stove. Oyster mushrooms also stink. King oyster, regular, they stink. It just is what it is. Good. So we're going to kind of, I think I need some fennel. I do want these to have more of a sausage taste. I saw my fennel somewhere. I saw it recently. Where I saw it, I don't necessarily remember. I'm also gonna get out this complete seasoning because it goes on everything. Because period. Let's get a little browning too to give our oyster mushrooms some color. And I'm gonna find my fennel so it has a sausage taste. Oh, cause it's right up front. Yes. Thankfully, I know what it looked like. Right? Yeah. Okay. Fennel seed. You want to go Hawaii? Well, I wasted so much money. Hold on, I wasted so much money on Hawaii. $1,000 to just go to LA, basically, because you know it's Atlanta, layover in LA, and then you go to Hawaii. I just made it to LA. I didn't make it no further. Let's see. Oh, it ain't no refund either. It was like high COVID time. Oh, can you say that on YouTube? Ooh. High pandemic time. So they did not give me no money back. They did not care. That's me. That's me. My season. I know I have it, but I have to search. Listen, y'all saw on the RV tour. I got 3 cabinets of seasonings. Baby, I don't remember where everything is. I do not. All right, so let's tilt the camera down. I really pointed at it like somebody else was gonna do it. All right, so here's our oyster mushrooms. Let's see if we can zoom in on this. No, we ain't got enough room to zoom in on that one, y'all. We ain't got enough room to zoom in on that one. All right, so we're gonna use some, what, baby? So sorry, so sorry. We are making mock meat free seafood boil. So I'm gonna put some oil on our oyster mushrooms here. These, obviously, I will also, somebody asked me earlier, like, with mushrooms being interchangeable. This is not sausage at all, okay? I will not use this for sausage. We're just using this as another meat to go in our seafood boil, but I wouldn't use this for sausage. If you're gonna do that, the portobello is not really, I don't know, besides you making something, if, you know, I don't know how to make vegan sausage, but basically I didn't want you to think like, oh, she's using mushroom for sausage. No, I'm using mushroom for mushroom. We just gonna flavor it real good so it goes with the boil. But I do think because of the texture of the king oyster, you can use this for your scallops, your shrimp, because it does have that, not a seafood texture, but you know what I mean, a meaty texture. This is not a sausage texture, so I would not, you would have to make one, basically. All right, back down to the pan. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. All right, so back down to the pan. We're going to start off with our complete seasoning. Okay. Maybe trumpet. There are a ton of mushrooms, yes, that I haven't even messed with. Okay. What's your favorite brand of sausage to use? For the seafood boil, I like to use field roast. I'm a big fan of field roast. What's the flavor? Whatever the most bland flavor is. I just sear it and add it to the boil. So I'm going in with the fennel seeds. Okay. We already did our seasoning on that. We're gonna add a little bit of browning. Okay. Just to give it a little color. I like Gardein sausage. Yeah. I mean, honestly, breakfast sausage, I haven't had a bad vegan breakfast sausage. Not in stores. I've had it at restaurants bad. But yeah, sausage links, that's kind of like a personal thing. Like, you know, I don't even eat Beyond anymore because it tastes too real for me, the sausage. I don't think I've had the Impossible sausage. But yeah, it's all whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. All right, I need to swap this out. I think the reason it's not sizzling is because I have this on the smaller pan. Y'all know I ain't got but these 2 burners. Amen. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these out because I feel like it's not going to cook as well. And the butter will do what it needs to do regardless. So I'm just going to swap this around. Not burn myself. Oh my God, today. And I think we can go ahead and pour this broccoli out so we can make our first seafood boil sauce. Even though maybe I should do lemon pepper first. Because this one, we already know. We already know this one ride. You know, we already know this one is good. So, actually, I lied. Let's go ahead and do the lemon pepper one. I'm going to go ahead and get this broccoli out of here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's do another container. So, I'm going to put the boil in that one. We'll do Tabitha Brown's container. I know some people season the water or they like season this up. I don't do that. I leave the veggies as veggies. There's not an ounce of seasoning in here. The reason is the sauce is so much that I ain't trying to give you no kind of high, or myself, no kind of other things, no high cholesterol, sodium, nothing. So you can, if you want to, you can season this right on up. But I know, I just know the sauce is gonna be so rich. I mean, I've done it before. I've done it before. See, now you got a sizzle. Y'all hear that sizzle on the oyster mushrooms? Shh. So I'm getting this broccoli out. I also like for my broccoli to still be green. Okay? I don't want light-skinned broccoli. I want the nutrients in there. Do I want to crunch? No. Okay, Tabitha, your bowl a little too small for this. That was my fault. That's a, oh my God. Okay, tilt it back up. Tilt it back up. Oh, that's me thinking her bowl was bigger than what it was. Okay. Woo. All right, do I have my, I do. Oh, now it got a little bit of rust on it. I was seeing if I had my large, what do you call this thing? Heavyweight cast iron thing. I don't know. All right, so y'all see the oysters here. Y'all see I got the seasoning too close to the stove. My mama taught me better. I'm going to go ahead and flip that over to the side that we have not seasoned yet. Okay, you know what? Chef hands. Okay, and we're going to press them on down. Okay. I smell the mushrooms. Baby, come on. Get into it. Get into it. All right, let me pour this water out. I'll be right back in 3 seconds. I'm pouring it out the dough. It is. All right. Our pot is now empty. It's ready for the butter. All right. Uh-oh, I missed the comment. Hold on. Oh, and I need to plug in my phone because it looks like it's trying to die. Oh, not today. Not today, Satan. We are live, honey. Hold on, y'all. I got a plug right here. Oh, it's a two-prong. I lied. Okay, hold on. Hold on. These is live problems. Y'all know companies don't give us blocks no more. We got to find our own, like, blocks. I got one. You got to find where I put up. Found a block. Found a block. Oh, let me not burn the stove. I need to start putting the butter in the stove. Oh. Oh. All right. Hopefully y'all are charging. I can't see. I don't know. All right. Back down to the stove. Okay. So, boom. We're going to do our lemon pepper one first. Okay. You don't know how to cook. Who are you, girl? Or sir? Who are you? Baby, I never said I could cook. Baby, I'm an internet chef. And I'm a good one. Get out of here. Baby, what? Do you see a cordon bleu certificate? Do you see knife skills certificate? Do you see she know what she doing behind me? Girl. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and do our butter. People be killing me. All right. So, we got one stick. Hold on. Let me tilt y'all back down. All right. One stick in there. Okay. 2, we doing all 4. We doing all 4 sticks of butter. Okay. It's a seafood boil. Y'all will be all right. All right. 3. And 4. Okay. Boom. Y'all, listen. Tanya, you do know how to defend me, baby. It's not now you fine as hell. I'm sweating. It's just somebody saying something, honey. I am not offended. All right, so now you need your hot sauce, okay? Didn't she think she cooked in the Food Network, baby? She said she saw production team. She said this is a certified chef. Girl, I am on the internet just sharing what I know. Get out of here. All right, so. All right, we got our Frank's Red Hot. Okay. We gonna do 2 cups in here. Hopefully this is 2 cups worth. Amen. I'll never let them. Nope, this is 1 cup. Oh Lord, I couldn't tell. But that's all right. Now we get to see how it is not spicy. Okay. All right. So you got 4 sticks of butter, 1 cup of hot sauce, and let's get out our tablespoon again and our lemon pepper. If this don't work, y'all, let me tell you what's gonna happen. We're gonna be having cauliflower wings for a while. Amen. All right, lemon pepper. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start off with just 4 tablespoons. We're gonna taste that. See what it's giving. Let's also check on our oyster mushrooms. Y'all are slightly turned. It won't dip no more. Hold on, I'm gonna have to take y'all off the tripod. Because y'all are on the charger, it won't dip no more. All right. Let's check on these bad boys as well. Okay, see all that water that came out of there? That's what you want. I don't want that water. We don't want that. Okay? All right, let's mix up our lemon pepper. Some of this butter is still melting. Remember, this is on the little eye. Oh my gosh, that might be it. You say how long would it take? You could be done. Hold on, let me tilt it back up. I might have to unplug. Well, I don't want to unplug y'all so early. Hold on, let me see what I missed. How will this take? Because I want to cook this. But you just said I couldn't cook. What? It don't take any time. I'm doing it live. You can see how long it takes right now. It don't take long at all. It would be even shorter if you're not recording. Okay? So honestly, the sauce is done. You're just waiting for this butter to melt. But we gotta taste it to see, what's happening. Need to back on my vegan. Okay, hold on. Woo. I wish YouTube would just leave it on the screen. Leave it on the screen. I gained too much weight. Haha, seafood bowl is not a bad start. It's a lot of butter. I'm not gonna say it's a good start, but I guess it's not a bad start. You're right. It's kind of safe because the same things are in a meat eater seafood boil. So you're right. It is a safe spot to start, and you know how to do portion control, and you know it's butter. So that's that. I'm gonna take a piece of this broccoli in a Tupperware, and I'm gonna actually taste this now and see what it might need. Okay, so that's our lemon pepper sauce. Let's see, view message. I don't know, it blocked somebody. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so let's get into our lemon pepper sauce. I feel like it's gonna need some more lemon pepper, but let's see. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I like it, but I feel like it's more of a wing sauce. Like, all the butter's not melted, but it's just tasting like hot. Like, it tastes like a wing. It's a good wing sauce. I don't know if I put that on my corn. That's my thing. I don't know. Let me add some garlic in. Garlic that I haven't cut up yet. Hold on, let me see if I got some cut up garlic. Hold on. Or chopped, excuse me. And do. This is garlic and onion. Let's do it. This is actually garlic and onion, but let's do it and find out. I would say this is about, let me look, because I know somebody will be like, but how much was that? Let me see. It's about 1/4 cup of onion and about 2 tablespoons of garlic, okay? So let's add that to our lemon pepper. See if it gives it another zing, because right now it tastes good, but I would want that with cauliflower wings, okay? Somebody else is saying something. Hold on. With my supporters fighting in the comments. Heart of palm makes a good mock crab leg. Yeah, because that's pretty. Yeah, don't have any taste. I actually have some heart of palm, but I didn't want to add anything else. All right, y'all, let's go back down to the oyster mushrooms. I smell them. Hold on. Oh. Why you won't tripod? Listen. Why you won't let the people see? You're right there. It won't tilt down. All right, here we go. This is hot. Oh my God. Oh. Whew, sorry, y'all. That was hot. Which I knew it was hot, but still. All right, so all that water came out. Remember, we didn't season the other side. So I got to season the other side. I'm not going to put any more salt on there, though, for the same reason I told you earlier. We already did that. But let's go back and do our allspice. Can you come out some more? Thank you. Okay. Let's do our thyme. Oh, this is about empty. No wonder it ain't coming out. And I'm sorry I'm holding the phone terribly, y'all. Some more thyme on there. Okay. And let's go ahead and flip it over. We have the other juices. Look, let me use my hand, child. Ooh, that's the brown. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's get out our press again. All right. All right, put y'all back on the tripod. All right. So now we got our onion and garlic kind of mixed in with our lemon pepper. All the butter is now melted. Okay. Now I'm going to try it with a piece of broccoli and potato. Okay. Just so we get the full, like, experience, I guess. So we got potato. All right, so we got potato and broccoli here. Ooh. Y'all, hold on. I'll block him. He just said the N word. Hold on. Hold on. That's the thing about YouTube, y'all. You can't, you know, it's live to the world. It's live to the world. All right, how do we... Okay. It says it'll be hidden. I didn't want to delete it. I'm trying to block the person. I put him in timeout. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Hopefully we can get rid of him. I don't know. Got any? Okay. I know. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I can't look at the comments, and I don't know how to block him. I put him in timeout. That's what it said. It said block user, timeout. I mean, it didn't say block user, excuse me. Hopefully he's blocked, or she. We'll see. If they come back, y'all can tell me what to do. Oh, I'm not worried about him. Oh, he or she is not stressing me. I just don't want to mess up the live experience. You know what I mean? All right, so back to the lemon pepper one, y'all. So we got the broccoli and the potato in here. We added the onion and garlic. Let me see. Because I'm not going to sell this. Like, my whole thing of doing this is see if I could change up my flavor. Might have to do the same flavor, okay, if it don't work. All right, lemon pepper on the potato. It's just a good wing sauce. I don't know. I'm eating it because it's good, but I need a second opinion. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good sauce, though. That's a good sauce. All right. I just don't know if somebody wants it on their seafood boil. I don't know. What about seaweed in the sauce? Are you talking about? Maybe y'all ain't talking to me. I don't know. I'm behind. Hold on, let me wash my hands. Y'all talking amongst yourselves. All right, so let's take out the lemon pepper one. Let me get a clean bowl to put it in. Clean container to put it in. Because now we're going to put in my, let's go ahead and spices. Okay. Ooh, hold on. You gotta be careful. I do not want to spill this sauce all over the place. It got in my eye. It got in my eye. Oh! Oh! Alright, let's check on our oyster mushrooms. Oh, why did it tilt the first time? Maybe I need to bring this back. Maybe that's what happened. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright. Okay. I'm going to taste a piece of these before we take them out. Actually, I lied. Let's go ahead and get some more butter in the other pot because it's still on. Okay. So let me go ahead and get all 4 sticks of butter out. These were $4 a piece, I think, at Walmart. Just so y'all can know how much money I spent. Okay. So 1 stick. I'm just putting in 4 sticks of butter so you don't have to see the pot. Okay. 2. 3. Woo. I miss these, but don't miss these. The prep is a lot, okay? Hey, you here. You here. You ain't missed the thing. Well, you missed some stuff. You missed the first experiment. You missed the lemon pepper one. It's okay. We're going to get a second opinion. We're going to get a second opinion. All right, so 2. This is my classic recipe now, y'all. Okay, what's some good ideas for jackfruit? I just found some in my sprouts where I live. The very, most known one is the pulled pork for jackfruit. Pulled pork. And you talking about canned jackfruit or real? Now the real jackfruit, I just be eating that. But the canned one I use for, I'm trying to think. I've used it in several recipes. I think I did my brown stew chicken with jackfruit, my pulled pork. I think I made some kind of roast with jackfruit. But okay, I can't talk to you too long. My stuff is canned. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Everything I just said. All right, y'all. So let me taste some of this oyster mushroom and get all that flavor. We want all that flavor. I'm going to get this small piece right here. Okay. Yeah, chicken buffalo sliders. I did the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets with jackfruit. I soaked them in some pickle juice. All right, here we go. It's the fennel for me. I immediately tasted the sausage. I almost, for a split second, I said, what? It was just a split second. It's the fennel. That is so good. Yeah, to me, I totally agree. Sweet jackfruit, jackfruit from the plant. Hello. All right, so the oysters are done. Okay. Y'all saw I had that browning to it. It's really the fennel for me that gave it that slight sausage taste. Okay. Y'all better give the recommendation in the comments, because period. Okay. I ain't washing no more dishes, so we're gonna put the jackfruit in this bowl. I left the cat. What is wrong with us children who leave this cabinet open? Okay. What is wrong with us? Now, one thing about oyster mushrooms, baby, it's like spinach. Y'all saw how big it started off, and now this all we got. That's all right. We're gonna set that aside. Typically, when I sell my plates, I cook the meats last. But yeah, thank y'all for answering Katrina's question because I was cooking. All right, so now for our king oysters, I'm gonna put them right on in there. Remember, this is our shrimps. Okay. What's my signature now? What I said? Okay. So we also have our 4 sticks of butter. Rinse or boil it before you cook with it. Oh, you talking about the cabinet open? Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got our 4 sticks of butter in here. We are going to put in now this is roughly chopped ginger. Please listen. Y'all know me. Y'all ain't new to my channel. Y'all already know I lose things. Okay, I lose things. For right now, temporarily right now, we don't know where the top of the food processor is. We know it's somewhere. Okay. But we don't know where. Amen. So we just gonna have to rough chop it. Okay. Where do I sell plates at? wherever I sell flakes at. Amen. It could be here, could be at my old apartment, could be at an Airbnb. I'll be selling plates, and and people know here in Atlanta that it's coming from somebody's house. Okay, me too, girl. It's all right. Listen, it's the culture here. Cause a girl from LA came and she was like, "Oh, I want to try your food." If I hadn't been watching you, there's no way I would invite out of somebody's house. And I get it. Well, that does sound crazy, but honestly, restaurants are dirtier. Oh, I said what I said. I said what I said. Restaurants be dirt. Anyway, but y'all don't want to know that because we still eat at restaurants. Amen. So, all right, hold on. I got a question. And it won't come back up. The live chat is not visible. Oh, I need to plug y'all back in too. Hold on, let me plug y'all back in, honey. Because I will be upset if this live cut off. Upset. Okay. All right, so we're going to do more than a tablespoon of ginger. Let's do 2 tablespoons of ginger, especially because it's cut up so big. So 1, 2, going right into the pot. Right into the pot. I forgot to roughly chop the ginger. So if y'all give me 2 seconds, let me tilt y'all down. I really don't understand how when we first started the live, y'all could see both of these pots. And now it's acting like it don't want to show both pots. Like, what? We're going to do like that. I know that's very bootleg. Okay. I might have to press these too, but I want to keep the plumpness. That's why I haven't pressed it. Okay, so hold on, let me tilt y'all back up actually. I got to clear my space. I can't work like this. Let's get rid of all these. The butters. Okay. Move the spices out the way. Alright, so I'm going to rough chop some garlic real quick. Because you got to have the garlic, okay? And you got to have the ginger. I prefer fresh, not jarred. If that's all you got, that's all you got. But I'm just saying what I prefer. I'm all about freshness, which is why, again, let me turn this butter down. We ain't gotta have the butter boiling. That is not necessary. Come on, mushrooms. Y'all better cook. Y'all better sizzle. Sizzle one time for the one time. You'll have this already chopped. Sorry, y'all. Like, whew, I was out when I said I was going to start at 7. Then I had to spend a little bit of time with Mama. We watched some TV together. Because although I live in the back, you know, I still got to actually take care of her. Alright, so we're just going to rough chop some garlic. Very rough chop. Please actually, you know, do something. What am I trying to say? Do something. Put it in the food processor. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of really rough chopped garlic. Okay, 2 tablespoons going in there. I did already cut up all the onion. Okay. Now this is part of the seafood bowl experience, as in like you don't want to cut these too thin. Like I like when you dip your broccoli or whatever in there and get a little onion in there. Now if you don't like that, you can fine chop it, but because he's going to cook down so much, I like to keep them big like this. We're going to do a whole half a cup, okay, into your butter. I also, where is it? We already put ginger in there. Yes, we already put the ginger in there, garlic. Okay, so now we're ready for our seasonings that we did in the first half, okay? All the seasonings are now going to also go into your sauce. Okay. Your sauce is most likely going to be red now. See that? I'm also going to include a cup of water. Okay, cup of water going in. You can also use veggie broth, but water's fine. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now add a couple of drops of Worcestershire. This is vegan. Make sure it doesn't have any anchovies in it. Okay, that's it. Stir that on up. And that is it for my signature. Well, I'm saying that's it, but that is it for my signature sauce. Let's give it a try. Okay. Now, of course, the onions have not cooked in there yet. Like, that's gonna make it even better. Woo! It mixed in with the hot sauce. It mixed in with the hot sauce when I had the hot sauce right here. I tilted it too much. But hold on, that might make a Okay. All right. I have one more sauce to make, but I feel like y'all are ready to see the bowl all together. I'm gonna give it to you. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all say we've been on live for 51 minutes and you ain't put no bowl together. Okay, you right. You right. Get the people what they came here for. You right. Let me wash my hands. You's right. If y'all are talking, I'm not seeing anything. So I don't want y'all to feel like y'all are being ignored. My live chat is hold on. Oh, now it's coming back. Okay. Yeah, it's smelling good in here. Now it's back. But I didn't see anything y'all have been saying at all. I do apologize. My live chat was not rolling. Ooh, I'm so nervous about these mushrooms, y'all. I'm just not a king oyster girl. I'm even thinking I should have breaded them. I wonder if I should have breaded these. I don't know. They smell good. I'm very nervous about texture. Very, very nervous about texture. We have more. Okay, nope. You said make the seafood boil. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all right. Make it. Stop talking to us. We can talk about that later. You right. You right. All right, so aluminum foil. Boom. I usually start with potatoes first. Let me clear a space so y'all can see. It's crazy how seasoning got you to sniffing. Now I'm sniffing. Woo, and cooking. Hey, man. All right. Let me tilt y'all back down. Okay. Now we can move the stove kind of out the way so y'all can see. Bam. Zoom y'all in. Oh. You like oyster mushrooms, King? Oh, okay. So you said overcook them so that all this, because I don't like all this extra water. I'm thinking about pushing them down like I did the king oysters. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right. So I start with potatoes. Okay. Usually, like I said, you can get the big ones. These are huge. See, look at that. Already done got peeled off. Ooh, this is so ugly. Ooh, this is ugly. These move. You fired. You is fired. Okay. I don't really have a number I stick with. If it ain't squeezing, it ain't seasoning. Wait, I done read that all kind of wrong. All right, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these oysters off. I don't want to. I mean, I can't burn them because they're on this non-stick, but still, boom. Next, we're gonna put in some broccoli. Fresh broccoli, y'all. Still green. Still got a little bite to it. It's not crunchy, but it's not overcooked. I do not like overcooked broccoli. It's not my thing. It is not my thing. These are a little too long. I'm gonna have to eat these little pieces separately. It's too long, but I ain't gonna throw it away, y'all. I'm not gonna throw it away. It just don't look as attractive to have long pieces of broccoli. I'll eat those later. Okay, corn on the cob. Okay, boom. So here is your base of broccoli, potatoes, and corn. Then you take your meats. Usually this will be, of course, my sausage and my shrimp. But we got oyster mushrooms. I'm just going to use one because we got another seafood boil. And this all we got, okay? Okay, now, oh, I'm so nervous. I'm nervous, okay? Now, I'm going to try one of these king oyster mushrooms. I don't know what it's giving. I don't know. Okay. Never thought about broccoli in a boil. Does it add anything to it? Oh, I always put broccoli in the boil. I always do it. So I don't know how to necessarily answer your question because now, without broccoli, I'd be like, where's the broccoli? What do you put in there? I'm really asking. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't like the texture. I don't like it. Okay, smile at it. Y'all. Okay. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to bread it. I don't like king oyster mushroom. I told y'all that before I started cooking them. I just had hope. I just had some kind of hope. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. I don't like. No. Okay. We're gonna skip the oysters on this one. I'm gonna fry some because I don't like. No, I don't. I'm gonna put some in this boil though, just so we have some more meat because all we have is the oysters, the regular oyster. So I can just show y'all. We'll just put all of it in here. Okay. So there it is. No seasoning on anything except for our mushroom or these are mushrooms for our meat. So here it is before seasoning. Okay. And again, I keep it plain on purpose because there's a ton. Oh, sorry. There is a ton of salt in this sauce. So I don't double season. I know other people do, and I get it. I get that. Okay. I'm going to pour all that over there. Okay. This usually gives me about enough for 2 or 3 people, depending on how much sauce I made. Oh, I think cutting the king oysters thin will help. Yeah, it got to be definitely thinner. Now we're going to top it with the parsley. Just makes it look pretty. Okay. Let me tilt y'all back down. Uh-oh. So you put the parsley on there. Okay. That bam. Ooh. And then what you gotta do, Aaron? Baby, we gotta hit it with the lemon. Cause what you mean? Hit the lemon with the parsley too, okay? Cause what you trying to say? Hold on. The lemon need the parsley too. Watch how better it look. Hold on. Let me show y'all the ball lemon compared to the lemon with the parsley. Okay? Get into it. Ball lemon. Lemon with the parsley. Don't play. Don't play. Okay? Don't play. Oh, not the crushed red. Cam, the people don't like spice like that, Cam. The people don't want it spicy like that. Okay. So, there go your seafood boil, your vegan, no mock meat seafood boil. Let's get into it. Rhonda, you should be on the way already. Okay? Bam. Oh my God, today. See, now, if you do it my way, you can do it your way. Now you get the freshness of the corn with the flavor of the butter. See, if the corn was seasoned too, it's too much. To me, it's too much. You got fresh corn with all this, okay? The ginger, the garlic, the butter, the 10, however many seasonings, okay? Don't play with it. I want to get into the oyster. Rhonda said she was waiting on you, honey. Well, this one, Rhonda, you know this is my regular one. I need you to come taste the lemon pepper one. The oyster mushroom. Oh, hit me with the fennel. Now, if you really want to be fancy, the lemon is decoration. But let me tell you about it. Hit this lemon for the freshness over your boil. Hold on, let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. What I need a second opinion on is the hot lemon pepper, cause it's a good sauce. Oh, it's a good sauce. But I need Rhonda to come over here and say, would it go on a seafood boil, or is it just, no, girl, that's just for cauliflower wings, girl. Don't put that on nothing else. That's all I need to know. What kind of butter is that? Is it some good? This is what I always use. Country Crock plant butter. I always get the one with olive oil. They have avocado oil, and I think something else, but this is the one I always get. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the other ones, but this is the one I always get. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay. I don't want to hold y'all too long. It's been an hour, so I'm gonna bread the oysters myself off camera, and I'll let y'all know on a post if it worked. But I do want to do one more butter. I'm not gonna make a lot because this is gonna be a waste at this point. But let's just do butter and herbs. I just want to taste how butter and herbs is gonna taste, and then we'll go ahead and get off the live, okay? Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just use the rest of this water to clean this on out. We're just gonna rinse this on out real quick. So I think I'm just gonna use one stick of butter, okay? Yeah, this is from Walmart. Definitely from Walmart. And I'm gonna say, am I all out of butter after this? But I think I got the tub. I don't see the tub, but I'm almost sure I have the tub of butter too. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Okay, I'm about to say I'm using all my butter on y'all. I told you this is the only one I buy. I'm not even lying. If you see something else, it's because it was on sale, okay? If you see something else, it's because it's on sale. Period. All right, so let me wrench this out. Okay. All right, so for this one, literally we're just gonna do garlic and herb, okay? Let me put away my seafood plate. Okay, I'm actually gonna put the top on because that's a lot. My little top on. Oh, and a lot of my customers have been complaining that it still leaks even when I seal it. So I did buy some Ziploc bags for an experiment, but I don't know. Let me see if it's gonna work. Ugh. Dollar store Ziploc bags. And I was like, ooh, maybe I can put these around the boil. And I think somebody asked me, I'm sorry I skipped it. I was doing something when you asked. When's my next pop-up? I'm thinking about August 5th, which is a Saturday. I want to do a vegan game night, and I'll just make y'all favorites. All y'all want is a seafood boil and a fish. Y'all don't want nothing else. Oh, before I do that, let's go ahead and throw, I think the pan is heated. I'm not trying to burn nothing up. I have a stick and a half, so that's what we're going to use, of butter. This is the last sauce, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. I know this is a long live, and I try to make it short as possible by having stuff already cut. Okay, so gallon bag. Let me see if this please fit in here, because, baby, these folks be complaining. Uh-oh. See, it's already leaking. Y'all see it's already leaking? So, oh, yes. Look at God. Oh, we got a solution. We got a solution. So now, yes. Okay. So let me see. It's still gonna leak out of here because this is also from the dollar store. But at least now you know your sauce is contained. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's a slow leak, but it's okay. All right, y'all. This is how y'all gonna be getting y'all seafood boils. So that y'all, I don't want to hear nothing else about the sauce coming out. It is gonna come out. Put it back in there. Okay. All right. So we're making our last sauce right now. For this one, we're just gonna do the garlic, some basil, and some parsley, and that's it. That's it. It's gonna be just our like garlic and herb sauce. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna like it. Let's bring the cutting board back because I need to cut. How much for the plate? Typically I sell those for $20. Yeah, I sell those for $20 because I mean it's a lot. It's a lot of work, and I know 20 ain't nothing in today's time, but I be for the people. But at the same time, just do bags like most. I thought about that, but it's hot. I was thinking about just do a bag, but I don't know what the professional bag is for hot. Like remember, this is hot butter, like hot. That's what I was saying. Yeah, 20 is good. Most vegans probably gave that to you for 40. I'm not doing that. Vegans, it'd be ridiculous. All right, so I got a handful of basil. I'm going to show you guys. And a handful of parsley. I'm about to rough chop. So basil. Put the bag in the pan. Oh. I'm still nervous a little bit about the plastic melting. And y'all not going to sue me. But I'll try it. I got the bags. I hate to waste my butter, but I will put the butter in there by itself because I mean these pans, this all cost, even the container, so that's what, $1.50 plus $1.50, that's $3 plus the ingredients plus my labor. Like I really am undercharging, but I just know how crazy the economy is. I want to make things affordable and give people good food. It is what it is. But I will try it out and put some hot butter in that pan, but I mean even that experiment costs money. But anyway, focus. All right, so we got basil, we got parsley. I'm gonna give them both a rough chop. Actually, I'm not gonna do a rough chop. I'm gonna actually try to chop it as much as possible. If you have a food processor, use that. And I do, we just don't know where it is. Actually, no, I lied again. I will give it a rough chop. It's gonna cook down in the butter. I lied again. My bad. My bad. Okay. We don't have that much. They have the seafood bowl bags at Publix or Walmart. Okay, thank you. I'll look that up. I didn't know they had that. All right, so I'm not going to put this whole thing because we don't have a lot of butter. So let's just put some basil, some parsley. Okay, this is all that's going in here. Take that out. Boom. Okay. And I do want to do... So we got that in there. I'm going to rough chop some more of this garlic. Because I do want garlic in it. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, wow. Just a fresh... Okay. Ah. All right, I'm going to get y'all out of here. Let me just rough chop this. Ooh, and I got to clean all this up. The labor, boy. All right, so I'm pretty much putting in about 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, I'm kind of like looking at the pan though, y'all. You know, you gotta, actually, the sound effect, take your time. I'm trying to rush, so I know we've been on here for a while. Actually, it's only about maybe two cloves of garlic because I'm looking at the butter. It's not that much butter. Okay, I know y'all can't really see. Okay. Boom. Because that's very roughly chopped garlic, I am going to add garlic powder. Just because, so we really get that infusion in there. Okay. And I'm going to add in some black pepper. Baby, this garlic, this black pepper is sick of me. Like, girl, get some more in here. would have smelled so great. Okay. All right. That's really it. It's just garlic and herb. That's what we put in there. Garlic and some herbs. Just a plain, but it might be delicious. Sometimes, honestly, on my seafood boils, because I used to love the 10 spice. I still do. Y'all saw my reaction. It's still good. However, it be too indulgent sometimes. You know what I mean? It's too much sometimes. So I think this simple one is going to be good. Okay? So let me just go right into it. We got the broccoli. We got our herb. Let's get into it. I don't really want the herb on my broccoli though. Let's check that off. Okay? All right. Mmm. Mmm. It tastes like red lobster, like not red